Welcome back, everybody. Part 6 of the the Point Traveling Lay series we're rolling out here. We have netted $3,500 in profit so far. We're looking for $500 a day, basically a daily paycheck, and we'll see if we can make it. Let's get a point. Let's go. Before we do that, here's the socials, guys, for the channel, for all our channels. Visit those. Go follow on those as well. Not so much the TikTok. I really haven't posted. The TikTok is for when we do in-person gambling and stuff like that. And there's the QR code. Make it simple if you're on the laptop or desktop. All right. I'm going to stress this. Watching on the phone is probably not the best viewing. It's you could see it, but it's not the best. Screen sharing it to a TV or watching on a monitor is the best way to view my videos. I know everybody's on the phone nowadays. Don't strain your eyes. Anyways, let's go. Get on with it. We got a 516. Oh man, hold on a second, guys. There we go. Man, my cameras just, for some reason, through my software, the cameras just keep on messing up. I don't understand. I don't understand. We're going to keep it simple. And again, for shits and giggles, we're going to go, we're going to add an element to this. So we're going to lay this for 300, right? So this you could do this. This is just an option, right? I'm just going to do it one time. If I get burned, I get burned. It's okay. Maybe do it until you get burned and then just go back to normal betting. So you can lay this for 3. You get paid $250, right? So we can come out here. We'll buy the 8 for 100, and then we'll buy this like this, right? That's $250, right? $250. We'll do a little less, right? We'll do this for 75, right? We'll just keep it simple. Again, you can do whatever you, or we'll do it for 60. We'll keep it to like real table minimums, right? So bang, right? So let's go. So you can play like a hybrid for one roll. Let's see if we make it out. All right, perfect. 549. 549. So now we get our number, right? So now we get our number. Right, we take all this down. So it's like a hybrid lay. Come on, come down. And then we just start doing our lays. See what happens. We got a back-to-back 9, 5-4. Right, 5-4. So now we're going to press it up. Six, 2, 8. You can even go out here with money too, but I'm just trying to I'm trying to play for the 7, right? We're just trying to play for the 7, and we're not getting it, right? We're just not getting it right now. Hitting a lot of back-to-back numbers right out the gate. No good for us. So we're going to go 300. Got 6-5, yo. So like theoretically, I like to, before, again, like having the 8 out there is not considered a back-to-back. So when you throw a horn, I usually, I'm going to start taking it down and just laying the 6, right? We're just going to lay the point. And of course, the 7 comes after, right? We would have won. But again, we're not gonna we're gonna be making a decent chunk of that back, right? So we're back basically to even because again, remember 70 plus that is 308. We're up five. We're basically down a few bucks, right? So let's just come again. It's just a different way of playing. You got an ace deuce. Back to back ace deuce. Three, 1, 4. All right, 3, 1, 4. So 1, 3, 4, however you want to call it. Little Joe on the end. So we lay for 100. Again, hold on. So we can lay the 4 for, 300, right? And we'll go across. So that pays us 150. We'll have to do it for 400. So 200. It gives us $200 to play with. So it's one. We don't have enough. We don't have enough. So again, against the 4, maybe we just do this. Bang, 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 bang. And that's it. All right, just one roll. See if we can snipe it. And we get a quick 7. So again, you run the risk with that you're not going to be making. Let's see how much I made on that. So I basically made the same if I were just to lay the 100, right? So worked out in my favor. Again, it's a lay hybrid style of playing. You don't have to play this way. It's just for those that need some light side action, right? For those that need some light side action. So we'll lay for 300. I'm just going to do it just to, so now we can have $200 to play with. So I'll put 120. And then we'll just play it like this. Do table minimums, right? Let's go for one roll. See what happens, right? See what happens. If we get clipped, no harm, no foul. And we get clipped, of course, right? That's okay. That's going to happen, right? So now instead of losing 100, we lost 300. All right, so now we got to play catch up. Now we're just going to go, we're just going to take it down, and we're going to lay the 5 for 200 down, right? And we got a 6, 3, 9. It's just different ways of playing, guys. You don't have to play this way. It's just an option. So let's keep it moving. Got a 6, 2, 8, so we got our second lay. Hold on a second, guys. I said to do something. What do we got? 6, 2, 8. So we got our second layout here. We're gonna go for 200. Again, we probably should be starting at 100, but we'll start it at 2. We got a 6, 4, 10. Again, we're gonna try and test the system what works. I'm not here to try to make money. Oh, I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to make a daily paycheck. But we need to test various ways of playing, just to see what works, what doesn't work, how we can manipulate it. And again, the only way we really lose is back-to-back numbers and points being hit, which are going to happen. They're going to happen without a doubt. And we have a 6, 1, 7. Is this a boring way of playing? Yes. So again, we're basically the same. Again, we had that. We're just basically down 20 bucks. Like we're just treading water. So now we're just going to play the regular way I've been playing and see if we can. Again, when the numbers are hitting, you're not getting a lot of back-to-backs. Playing the hybrid, yeah, that'll work, right? I'm just trying to showcase my strategy with a little twist for those that are a little impatient. On the table, we got a 5, 2. Crapsy's taking forever. Come on, my dogs are being weird. Come on, come in here if you want. All right, 5, 2. Let's get a point. 5, 3, 8. 325. So like here we have money to work with, right? So we can play basically $100 across if we want, and still on a 7 make some money. So maybe we'll play that, right? We're gonna make at least $100 across between the two, right? So maybe we'll try to catch them off guard here. Maybe get sneak a number in, and we got a 639, right? We snuck a win in. You know, every periodically you want to throw in if you periodically want to throw in a bet like this, that's fine. And this travels here, and this can go over here. But I'm going to take these down, and you can just play one number. You can just play the 6. You know, you don't have to play all the numbers. You can just load up on one number, right? And we got a 1, 3, 4. Sometimes if you get a nice little run, hold on one second, guys. I got to get that phone. So 1, 3, 4, enter roll. All right, I'll go 12. First 12 of the day. So like when that happens, I take this down, right? So I'm not exposed. Because again, the theory is a traveling lay, so you don't get back-to-back numbers, right? And then we hit the point. So 5, 3, 8. So I'll come out here for 200 on the 8. Oops. Got the 5. Again, this works until it doesn't work, right? So I got 200. Maybe we'll go out here. Maybe we'll try it again. We'll try to get out here for $200, right? So we'll go for $1.80, we'll say. So that's 175. We'll do this, right? And we'll try to snipe a quick win here. See what happens. And we get a quick 7. Right? So that's the risk you play. So like instead of making money, we don't really make that much. Right? We made $10. Instead of making like 100, we made 10. Right? That's the risk you run when you want to play like a hybrid style. My baby's starting to wake up now. Of course, I'm trying to shoot a video. I only got 13 minutes in. God forbid she sleeps for a little while. I got a few minutes to see what happens. So we're on the 6. Being a dad is awesome, by the way. So 617. So if we just played it close to the strategy, we would have been in decent shape by now. We would have been in decent shape. We would have been in much better shape. And you hear her crying a little bit. I'm gonna have to go probably, guys. You gotta fight. This will be the last roll. Wife is out. I'm home alone. Three, 1, 4. All right. 5, 2. All right. So we'll say like this is a short session. We made like what, $200? Made $200. All right, I'm gonna have to cut it short, guys. Unfortunately, I'll try to wrap this into 2 videos. I probably won't. Again, $200 for a little quick 15-minute session. That's not bad. And we took a bunch of chances, and they didn't work out in our favor, but we took a bunch of chances. So I'll upload this, and then I'll probably upload 2 for the next day. This and the next one, and we'll try to get to like 4,000, 4,500, something like that. I just have to run. Unfortunately, that sucks. All right. Take care, guys. Sorry about it.